Hi everybody, Sanbonani. Welcome to my channel. Do make sure that you are subscribed and also do like the video. So remember you guys, once upon a time we had somebody called Chidima Adechina, okay? Who at some point was supposed to be South African, but turned out to be Nigerian and went and won Miss Universe Nigeria, okay, which was very good for them, okay. Congratulations to her. But then we were left with Chidima Adechina's mother over here, and we were like, take your mother with you. But the mother didn't want to go. Then you guys, she ended up getting arrested, okay, on fraud, okay, because apparently she had allegedly stolen somebody's identity for her to end up being South African. She ended up with the papers, honey, but somebody else was there suffering, okay, not being able to live her normal life, okay, in South Africa and all of that, okay. She ended up getting arrested and she was out on bail. And the conditions of her bail was that she was going to be on house arrest. Okay. And this woman had a nerve to say, listen, I don't want to be on no house arrest. I want to be going out with my friends and having some coffee or something. I want to be able to go and visit my daughter in Cape Town or something. Not in Cape Town. But yes, you guys, because Adechima wanted to come to South Africa and go to Cape Town and they can have some coffee because that's what they did previously. Okay. So she was in court recently, you guys, requesting for the courts to relax the condition or conditions of her bail. I'm like, the nerve, the audacity of wasting the taxpayers' monies, okay? We do pay tax in South Africa, okay? And in this country, we do have a right to complain about our taxpayers' monies, okay? It's just our right, okay? And we don't get punished for speaking against our government, okay? We do that. You understand, okay? Even though they don't fix it, but we can still speak against it. So now, you guys, she's like, over and above the fact that I have lived in this country, okay, illegally, okay? I also don't like the fact that you guys are putting me on house arrest. Okay, how dare you? That's what she's saying, basically. She says, do away with house arrest because I ain't happy with it. I might have committed a crime, but why do you need to put me on house arrest? Okay. Beauty queen Chidima Adechina's mom says, okay, this is a story written by Kim Schwartz for Times Life. It says, Chidima Adechina's mom, Annabella Rungo, faces charges of related to floating the Immigration Act and Identification Act after she was arrested on February the 15th in Summer Greens, Cape Town. Okay, Annabella Rungo returned to the dock at the Cape Town Magistrate Court on Thursday regarding her request for her house arrest to be stopped. Okay. Rungo, who's 46, mother of the Miss Universe Africa and Oceania Chidima Adechina, faces charges of related to the Immigration Act and Identification Act. She was arrested on February 15th in Summer Greens, Cape Town, where she has lived despite her ID being revoked. Rungo, wearing her designer sneakers, jeans, and sporting designer handbag, was making her first court appearance after the release on bail on February the 27th. The court had ordered that while out on bail, Rungo had to simply comply with the strict conditions. She remained under house arrest and could only leave home only to attend court and consult with her legal representative. But I don't even understand that, okay, because we have Teams, you know, we have, what's the other one? We have Zoom, we have video call, we have all of that, okay? She does not need to leave her home to consult with the legal representatives, okay? She has Wi-Fi in her home, okay? She can just do that online. Okay. She was barred from attempting to send any person to any embassy or consulate. Okay. Don't be trying to be speaking to anybody at the embassy. Okay. including but not limited to the Mozambican and Nigerian embassies, okay? Because we know you'll be trying to contact your connections, okay? She was not to apply for any travel documents while the matter was pending, but was allowed to visit the Home Affairs offices if required, okay? We will allow you to go to the Home Affairs now and then if you just want to maybe apply, or I don't know for what, so that you can just return to your home or something. I don't know what you will be doing at Home Affairs at this point, okay? And that I don't understand, guys. I don't understand that, okay? During the bail application, the court previously heard the testimony from the immigration officer, Adrian Jackson, who said that she illegally applied for an ID document under the name Sarah Moyo. Okay, Rungo applied for residency in South Africa in 2016, but was rejected for not meeting the financial requirements. She appealed, representing a bank statement which Home Affairs said was fraudulent. Okay, they rejected the appeal. Okay. Because in South Africa, we are very xenophobic, okay? Sometimes when you present a bank statement, we are like, this is a bank statement. Bank statement. Sometimes we will present a bank statement, we're like, this bank statement looks very Nigerian. We don't like it. And we are rejecting it in South Africa. That's how xenophobic we are in South Africa. We are xenophobic against bank statements. You understand? That's how we are. It's a bank statement. We just reject it because it just looks Nigerian. We're like, it's a standard bank statement, but we are rejecting it because it looks very, very Mozambican. State prosecutor Ricardo Swart said that the investigation could be completed only in August as the state awaited the statement from the original ID owner and bank statement. And I really do want to meet the original ID owner. Rungo's legal representative, Advocate Giles Barclay, said that he had represented her grandson and Chidima since the end of 2024. Barclays made a submission and brought an application to do away with the house arrest in its entirety and asked for other conditions to be imposed. Swart said that the state was prepared to relax the conditions, but felt it's necessary to impose the house arrest. Magistrates asked why the accused should be restricted to her house if she had not absconded or was still in the country, because while they were still doing the investigations, this woman was up and down in Mozambique, in Nigeria. She was not bothered, okay? Because if they are doing an investigation like this, the least you can do is just stay at home, okay, and wait for the investigations to be completed. But she was up and down, okay? So how do we know she's not going to run to Mexico? And we all know in South Africa, our police will not be willing to go to Mexico to find you, should they find you guilty. And besides, we don't want to use our resources for that. Okay. We propose certain hours. The audacity. She may leave the house. We agree that as it stands, it might be a bit too strict, and she may be allowed to do certain basic activities in a certain amount of hours, said Swart. Okay, I hope Swart is getting paid a lot of money. Okay, we also propose relaxed pre-coordinated visits to Milnerton police station 3 times a week, not every day, if the house arrest condition remain in fact a relaxed version thereof. She remains a concern to the state in terms of being a flight risk. Okay, listen, you guys, if they are giving you house arrest and you are saying, listen, I don't want to stay at my house, but they are saying every day you have to go to the police station to sign, but you have a problem with that. You don't want to stay at your house, but you also don't want to go to the police station to sign. Ma'am, what do you want? At least you can just take a walk to the police station, and better moy. Okay, moy was a cap. Talk about moy. It's very windy in Cape Town. You can get some air while you are walking to the police station. So, woman, what do you want? At least you can take a walk to the police station. Okay. The court heard Rungo had been flagged at all airport exits and ports. Okay. But they must do the bus stations as well. The bus station, the train stations, okay, all of that. Okay. The walk stations, all of it. Okay. Because she might just walk out of this country. Okay. The state asked for the postponement to give the proper response to Barclays' application. The matter was postponed to May the 14th. Okay. And if you know our government, like you know your boyfriend, and it's you know that your boyfriend is still going to cheat on you, even though you know that you caught him and he apologized and he said he's never going to do it. You know your boyfriend, right? He said he's never going to do it, but he will do it. You know he's going to do it. If you checked his phone right now, you know that he's cheating. It's just that you haven't checked his phone because you want peace. You know that. We also know our government the same way that you know your boyfriend, we know our government. And the way that we know our government, we know that next time that Rungo appears in court, that those bail conditions will be relaxed because we know our government. And as the taxpayers will pay for that court appearance, all of it, everybody that will be in court there working for the state will be paid by us. And they will tell that woman that the bail conditions are relaxed. The audacity of all of them playing with us and playing with our money. So that is what is happening, you guys. She is saying she does not want to stay at her house. How dare you tell me to stay at my Cape Town house and take a walk to the police station once a day? What kind of nonsense is that? I want to take a walk when I want to take a walk. Don't be forcing me to take a walk in Cape Town to the police station every day, honey. I want to take a walk when I want to take a walk. How dare you force me to do that in Cape Town, in the air of the ocean in Cape Town? Don't do that. Don't do that. I want to do it when I want to do it. And don't be flagging every police station and every airport and every bus station and every train station. Why are you flagging it, okay? How am I going to walk home? Sometimes I feel like they took Chidima Adechina. They should have taken the mother and left Chidima here because I think she's more trouble than the daughter, because the nerve, it's just too much. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before you're gonna share it with your friends, with the family, and even with strangers. Ginithanda kakhulu.